Hello, this is Dave from Dave's English. Today we'll be looking at the concept of phrasal verbs. And I consider this very important because phrasal verbs are tiny bits of language that we use on a daily basis in conversation to sound fluent and smart. So what are phrasal verbs? A phrasal verb is a verb plus a tiny word. Most of the time it's a preposition. So it is called a phrasal verb because that phrase has a verb, then another word. For instance, if I say look up or look down, the verb here is look, then the preposition is up in the first instance and then down in the second instance. So look up, look down are examples of phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs can help you improve your English quite tremendously because we use them on a daily basis. And the tricky part of it is that these are words that we already know. So we think we know practically everything about such words as come, go, run, But if you begin to explore all the collocations that there are with these verbs, come, let, run, go, you discover that there is a whole world of meaning yet to be discovered. And that is why I encourage you to pay particular attention to phrasal verbs in the course of trying to improve your English. So today I'll be picking just one verb, let, L-E-T, and let us explore just a couple of meanings that could be made out of this verb. Now the first example here is let down. What does it mean to let somebody or something down? To let down means to disappoint, to behave below expectations. For instance, if I say the team let me down terribly yesterday, it means that the team played below my expectations. If you let your friend down, it means that you didn't live up to their expectations. Maybe they needed your support and you couldn't come through for them. So don't let me down means don't disappoint me. You can also let something down. For instance, if there's a funeral and it is the time for interment, that is to bury the dead body, there's a grave beneath. So the undertakers are going to let the body down. So let the body down to drop something inside a hole, whatever, right? Then let in. To let in means to admit, to allow into a room, a space. Let the man standing at the door in. Let the dog in. Let the cat in. This is another example of a phrasal verb that you can form with the verb let. Then let out. Let out has a couple of meanings. So to let out a cry means to cry out loud. So you can let out a scream, can let out a cry. For instance, the baby has been ill. That's why it's let out that loud cry. So to let out means to shout. It also means to release. If you let out a prisoner, it means that you are setting them free from the prison. The man who had been in prison for 20 years was let out just yesterday. That's an example. Then, to let out a space means to rent it out. For instance, if you're a landlord, you could let out a space to a prospective tenant. There's an apartment next door, it's for letting out. The landlord let out the remaining room just yesterday. Then let go. To let go of something means to release that thing physically. For instance, if we're working together on a project and you are holding one end of the rope, I could say, please let go of the rope. You can as well say, have a figurative meaning of let go. For instance, if you have been holding a grudge against a friend, I could advise you to let go of the past. This is a figurative use, means leave it alone. Let bygones be bygones. Then let off. To let somebody off means to let them go without punishment. For instance, if you're a teacher and one of your pupils just arrived late for the class, you could decide to punish him or let him off. So the man who stole a goat yesterday was let off by the judge. Means that he was forgiven, set free without any punishment. Then let up. When something lets up, it means that it has abated, it has stopped. Maybe it had been raining for the past 3 days, but just yesterday it stopped raining. You could say that the rain let up just yesterday. Okay? Then let on. To let on means to divulge a secret, to reveal a secret. The man let on the fact that he was part of the armed robbery that happened last week. Please do not let on that the wife is coming back tomorrow. You are telling somebody to keep it dark, to not reveal to the other person that this man's wife is coming back tomorrow. Please do not let it on. That is another meaning. Then there are a couple of idioms that we can also form using the word let. For instance, if you tell somebody to let their hair down, you are telling them to relax and enjoy themselves, to stop being apprehensive or afraid of a particular situation. Then to let somebody in on something, it means to tell them more about something that is somewhat secret. Can you let me in on what you guys are up to? Means tell me more about it. The police was let in on all the plans that the gang had. Then to let the side down. To let the side down means to disappoint your family, your friends, people who have been banking on you for a particular thing or behavior. You let the side down. The man let the side down by not showing up at the party yesterday. Please click the subscribe button and hit the notification so that anytime we have a new video, you'll be the first to know. Once again, my name is Dave from Dave's English. Bye.